Welcome to the Tennis Warehouse Racket review of the Babolat Pure Aero Team 2023. A lighter, faster version of the standard Pure Aero, this team racket weighs in at an average of 10.6 ounces strung. Boasting a low swing weight, the Pure Aero Team cuts through contact with ease, making it a great choice for players looking to maximize tip speed. Babolat updates the feel with NF² Technology, which includes flax inserts in the handle for a softer feel at impact. Comfort is further enhanced by SWX Pure Feel at 3 and 9 o'clock in the racket's head. Babolat's FSI Spin Technology offers wider string spacing between the crosses for a tighter grip on the ball, helping you maximize spin on every shot. From the very first hit, I found it super easy to whip this team racket around. It's nice and light and fast feeling, super snappy around the body. I was able to generate good angles with it. I like stringing it with a multi-filament just to better fit for the weight of this racket for me. And that gave me good access to power. Get a little bit loopier launch out of the string bed of this compared to the regular Pure Aero, and so I was getting super easy access to depth, nice loopy shots, and again, that tip speed I could bring in made the racket very spin friendly for me. So whether I was going deep, looking to flick a cross-court angle or work a lob or a passing shot, definitely got great access to spin with this racket. I'd like a little bit more stability at net just to make it a good fit for my game, but again, very fast. It was fun in doubles exchanges when the ball was kind of zinging around in that forward the net situation. It was a very easy racket to maneuver and react with. And then on returns as well, I could take the ball early, really get my return out in front, take a good rip of the ball. And the more speed I had on my swing, the more stable the racket felt and the better it was suited to my swing. So super fun racket, easy one to use.
Starting out with this review, I really got what I expected out of this Pure Aero Team. It was really quick to swing, very easy to access depth, really good spin. What did surprise me was that I actually thought it did a really good job handling my flatter stroke mechanics well. I didn't struggle too much with a lot of shots flying long. Like Chris, I actually tried this with the full bed of multifilament and a polyester full bed, and I too preferred this string, multifilament string. It just was a little bit softer and I thought added some comfort to this racket. As I moved forward to net, I really appreciated how quickly this racket was to maneuver. I'm not the strongest volleyer, so I really liked how I could get this in position quickly, and I found the most success when I was just punching the ball deep and I had good directional control and good power. As I moved on to my serve is where I felt like I wish that the racket had a little bit more weight in the head. I wasn't quite getting the plow through that I was looking for, and so my serves were sitting up a little bit, but it still was very easy to swing, and I could maintain my swing throughout a long period of time. I could easily go from hitting my slice serve to my flat serve. Overall, I found this racket really easy to use, and it's a great rallying racket from the baseline.
I have to start off by saying I agree with the previous play testers on the playability of this Pure Aero Team. Right off the bat, when I first started hitting with this racket, I found that it was extremely easy to use and it was extremely easy to swing. From the baseline, I noticed easy power and a lot of spin potential that I expected. Compared to the standard 100, I thought this offered more power. And I also noticed, I think Chris mentioned as well, that the launch angle was a little bit higher, so my balls were landing deeper in the court with ease. Now, comparing the feel to the standard 100, I found that this team plays a little bit stiffer feeling, and when I approached up to net, I like to keep things simple. I was simply just putting my racket out and punching that ball deep, and then starting off points with my serve. I was really playing around with all the different angles and spins I could create. I loved carving my serve out wide on the deuce side, and I was really able to snap my wrist and get good kick on my second serve. As expected though, with my serve and all my other shots, my balls weren't as heavy as the standard just due to the weight. Overall though, I found this racket extremely easy to use. It was great spin potential and plenty of power, perfect for beginner to intermediates. We strung up the Babolat Pure Aero Team 2023 with two different string setups. The first, Babolat excelled around 56 to 57 pounds, and also Babolat RPM Blast a little bit lower at around 51 to 52 pounds. For more information on this racket or any others, please check us out at Tennis Warehouse, Tennis Warehouse Europe, or Tennis Only.